If you've been trying to improve on Tracer, you've probably been watching outdated guides, where most of them are maybe 2 to 3 years old, and they just don't work anymore. The game's changed, Tracer's changed, and if you want to climb now, you've got to learn how to play her in the 2025 meta. The first thing you have to understand about Tracer is target prioritization, meaning who you should be actually going for. Supports are usually your best target, because if you can pressure or eliminate one support, you completely cripple the enemy's ability to sustain in the front line. However, don't just tunnel supports. Listen to your team comms. If someone calls that an enemy used a key ability, like a Genji Deflect or a Reaper with no Wraith, that's your cue. That's when you blink in and finish the job. A great Tracer doesn't just kill fast, she kills smart. You pick fights you know you can win. Now for perks, these actually make a huge difference in how aggressive you are able to play. For minor perk, I highly recommend using the health pack perk. It gives you a blink for each pack, meaning that you can stay in the fight for way longer and take way more risks. That's what creates higher uptime. For major perk, even though the blink perk just got nerfed, it's still incredibly strong. Combined with the minor blink perk, it lets you reposition or escape almost any situation after recall. Think of it as a second safety net. Use it to dive deep and still make it out alive. The goal here is simple. Perks to keep you active, not passive. Now flanking and setups are where Tracers truly shines. Most of your value comes before you even take a fight. You generally don't want to stack with your team. Instead, look to create a crossfire angle. Short, close range flanks are usually the best because the enemy has less time to react once you engage. If your team just want to fight, start thinking ahead. Where will the enemies regroup from? Set up early, so when they come back, they have to split the tension between you and your team. Even if you don't get a kill, just forcing 2 people to turn and deal with you for 10 seconds means your team is fighting 4v3. That's massive value. On maps like Thro, high ground or gold. Setting up on high grounds not only gives you better sightlines, but also forces the enemy hit scans off their preferred positions. If they drop because you force them out, they lose their best angles, and that gives your team space to push. So you have set up a perfect flank, but you dive in and get one shot or slept by the army. That's not bad aim, that's bad timing. Tracer isn't about going in first. It's about going in with your team's pressure. If your tank is diving in, that's your window. When enemies are focused on the tank, their cooldowns go down, meaning that you can go and clean up there with little risk. If your team is running dive like Monkey, Diva, Hammond or Has, sync with them. You want to strike while the enemy is distracted. Pulse bombs are the same way. Don't throw them randomly. Use them when the enemy doesn't know where you are. That surprise factor makes them nearly impossible to dodge and massively confirms your rate. Also, you want to be using Pulse Bomb when the enemy doesn't have abilities like Cleanse. Master engage timing and you'll start winning fights before they can even react. Alright, let's talk about some Tracer secrets that most players don't even know. Recall instantly reloads your guns. You can use it mid-fight to reset your clip and finish up low targets before they expect it. You can blink right after starting a reload to skip the ending animation, basically saving half a second. That's enough to win almost any duel. Now Tracer's damage starts dropping past 15 meters, so use the ping system. It shows the enemy distance above their head, helping you keep optimal range at all times. If an enemy is one-shot, a melee is often faster than another burst. Just make sure they're actually low enough. A mistimed melee puts you right in the danger range. Now, the blink, shoot, blink, cancel combo is a very advanced trick close use, where you fire half your clip, blink through the enemy, shoot the rest of the clip from behind, then blink, cancel the reload. It's unpredictable, looks really good, and it's absolutely deadly. If you can master these mechanics, you'll actually feel unstoppable, because Tracer's true power isn't just speed. It's control. Now, Tracer's not about flashy aim, it's about tempo, timing, target choice. Players who master those become unkillable. So stop watching those outdated guides and start playing Tracer the way she's meant to be played.